What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 10 of my Sunderland Road to Glory career mode on FIFA 19. In that episode, we finished off the transfer window, obviously picking up Tom Lockyer and Kyle Edwards, and obviously this game here against Gillingham was Edwards' debut. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm actually really impressed with the signing. He's proved to actually be a pretty decent winger. He's very quick, and he actually provides quite a few assists in this episode. Obviously, we got the first game of the episode at home against Gillingham. I was expecting to win this one, and we actually went 1-0 up here. Edwards, Panwell, Grigg is still running through it, and the Gillingham defence can't break him, can't stop him, and managed to put a shot in the top left corner, and that was a great start for Grigg. Obviously, he went on a bit of a goal drought in January, but from here onwards, he manages to get quite a few goals. Not quite a few. Obviously, I think it could get to about 3 more goals, and this is the first one. Just a little bit short of a replay here. Look, the goal there, that puts 1-0 up, and that's at half time. Don't know what I'm doing there. Here comes the second goal. Edwards again, lovely free ball to Chris Maguire, and a first time chip as well. I mean, like at first I thought that was Will Grigg had scored, but it was Chris Maguire, and that's a lovely goal. I think that's going to be one of my contenders for goal of the season, because that was lovely. You see it again, lovely through ball by Edwards, and first time chip shot. They're really hard to do, and he manages to pull over the keeper. 2-0 to Sunderland, and that is how the game finished. It was a very good performance from us, and yeah, it was just very well done, that game. Our next game here, we're at home against AFC Wimbledon. I don't actually know where they were in the league at this point. I think they were like near the bottom. I'm not so sure. They haven't really been too near the top in this career mode. I think they were like really early on, but since then I think they've just dropped off a little bit. And yeah, here comes Will Grigg just doing a little bit of keep you up in the warm up bit. I don't know why. Whenever it's a warm up bit, it always shows Will Grigg. Probably because he's top goal scorer in the league, I would think. Anyway, home game, another one against AFC Wimbledon. I actually saw it quite badly in this one. They do to take the lead here. Lovely through ball in the box, and yeah, I don't know how McGeoch did not win that header, but Thomas, I think, was the goal scorer. For some reason, I thought I was also actually scored there. And here comes Will Grigg. He's got Gooch on his right. He keeps on going. He finds Kyle Edwards, who cuts back inside. He tries to the post, but Grigg manages to just about get the equaliser. I mean, they took a deflection of their defender, but it was 1-1 before half. Just on the stroke of half time as well. A little replay again. It was a good shot, a lovely cut inside there. Really lucky with the shot, but Grigg manages to just about get it in the goal. That's his 15th of the season. He's got quite a few this season. Obviously, he hasn't done as well as what James Vaughan did, but it's half time, guys. And right at the end here, guys, it is so heartbreaking here, because Bourne couldn't quite get the ball. I think it's Pinnock, and he just slots it in the bottom right corner. I was so annoyed at that, because I generally thought that we could have managed to get a point out of that one, but unfortunately Wimbledon do go on to win that one 2-1. Next game is a huge game, top of the table clash away at Oxford United. Oxford obviously, because of the FA Cup run, they actually are doing very well. They got a couple of games in hand, which is really annoying for me. And yeah, but as you guys can see here, nothing happened in the first half. Second half, everything starts. Basically, Oxford 2 take the lead. Carford's plays for that's Jamie Mackey, and that's a lovely goal. Lovely finish there. McLaughlin he could have done better, but I think too good for him. And then, guys, straight away we go on the attacks. I actually started Sinclair in this game because Maguire actually got sent off against Wimbledon. Gooch plays through Sinclair, who with a lovely finish there, and we actually kept in the back straight away. I actually did that quite a lot recently. The last couple of days, like these games were recorded over a couple of days, just because I've been really busy. So apologies about the lack of episodes. We're now got on holiday on half term now, so there'll be a lot more episodes out. So 1-1 there, and there's a free kick here. I think that's Gucci. He passes it to, I don't know who that is. I think it's McGee who actually has a shot, but then goes off Tom Lockyer, and United might just get a half volley in the bottom right corner. That's his first goal for Sunderland, and that's a lovely goal from Lockyer. And then they put us 2-1 up here. Obviously, there's everyone celebrating because it's such a huge game, such a big goal. There's the fans obviously getting quite another goalkeeper as well. Yeah, Gooch, I think he passed. Yeah, I think that is McGeoch. The shot hits the Oxford General play, but the Lockyer is right next to him, who slots it in. And the third goal, Sinclair finds McGeoch, who plays through Will Grigg, cuts inside, and smacks it in the top right corner. It is 3-1. It is game over. We have pulled off a nice little comeback there to get a huge 3 points against probably our hardest game of the season, I would say. So far, obviously, and the top two can change, but I think it's more likely going to be against Oxford United, and in such a big game, we managed to come away with the victory there. So 3-1, very nice, and that is the full-time score. We did win 3-1, as we mentioned. On to our next game, guys. We've got Accrington Stanley at home. They were, I think that I actually recorded this game this morning, and I think they were 5th in the league, if I can remember correctly. But unfortunately, guys, this game this finished as a 0-0 draw. Nothing did happen in this one, which is quite unfortunate. But I'm not really too bothered because Accrington actually did have the best away record in the league, so a draw wasn't the worst outcome. I don't know. I think this is just a half-time one. Yeah, this is a half-time one. Yeah, and this game wasn't the most interesting one ever. Did finish as a 0-0 draw. See, very nice of that. And our last game of the episode, guys, we do have an away game against Bristol Rovers. Again, I think they were on the lower end of the league. So this one, I was expecting to get 3 points in this one. Yeah, I wasn't really too sure about the kits, but I think the black one probably looked the best in terms of obviously Bristol Rovers. They got a lot of white in their kit. So I was looking forward into this one. Here's the opening cutscene. It's probably, I think, the first game of the season. I was in the snow, I think. I don't know, I can't remember. And here comes Kyle Edwards. I don't know who played him through. He cuts inside there and manages to get a shot off. I mean, the keeper does get a touch of it, but Kyle Edwards puts on the 1-0 up. It's his first goal. I mean, what a player this guy is. I'll tell you what, like he's been doing bits. I mean, I've really enjoyed using him. And his first goal, I mean, he fully deserves it because, you know, he's been needing some confidence. Puts a 1-0 up here. But then it's shortly 2-0. Bit muckle there between Bristol Rovers and the defenders and the goalkeeper, and then the Gooch gets on the end of it, and lovely half volley in the bottom right corner. So Gooch, he's my new captain. And I actually got comments, I think it was in my last episode, or the episode before, I was saying who's going to be your new captain. I think it's probably going to be Lyndon Gooch from now, obviously, until unless they decide to sell him. That's his 3rd goal of the season. And Bristol Rovers actually do get a goal back here. I think I was just expecting to find also the goal. I mean, poor goalkeeping from McLaughlin. I think they just ducked out the way. Now, guys, that is the end of the episode. We are still top of League One, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, because I make a video and I never miss an episode.